You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White sports supporters. Well, my goodness, it seems we've got a little case of some excuses going on here. And of course, the scouting combine has started this week. General managers, coaches, etc. Team personnel are starting to sit down and talk to the media. Press conferences, all that jazz, all that juiciness. And Brett Veach, well, the general manager of the Kansas City Chiefs, he was no exception. He sat down with Tom Pelissero. And he dropped something out there, and I was thinking to myself, why say this out loud? I mean, why come out and actually say this? Because, I mean, it had to have been a priority to have gotten this in. But did you not know what the reaction was going to be? Did you not know that Travis Kelce and the Chiefs were going to get absolutely destroyed over this? Because we hear this and it just sounds like excuses. And the other thing is, let's keep it real. Travis Kelce wasn't very good this year, at least by Travis Kelce standards, right? I understand he had a lot of catches, all right, but the yards weren't there. And anytime you're talking about a player aging out of the league, look no further than this stat right here. That's yards per reception. You want to see a player that's getting old and getting slow? All right, you see these numbers right here? Look at the drop. 10.6, 8.5. He is down nearly 4 yards a reception from 2 years ago. All right, this ship is almost sailed. 2 years ago, 12 touchdown receptions. Last year, 3. I mean, yeah, he had 97 catches. 97 catches for only 823 yards. And, of course, yeah, he made a Pro Bowl. Well, I mean, what does that mean now? Really? And, of course, there's a lot of jokes here. I mean, this is Mr. Pfizer, right? Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's just keep it real here. Did you really believe this was going to go over well? That's kind of wild to me. Let's go.
Unique challenges, and this will be no different.
From hearing you up at the podium, it seems like we're going to get good news on Travis Kelce. Can we turn off the Twitter alerts? Can we put it to bed? Is he definitely playing in 2025?
I think so. I mean, there's been a lot of the timeline and deadlines, and that's something that we as an organization haven't discussed, and we anticipate Travis being back, and if something changes, I'm sure NFL Network will be the first to break it, right? But
we'd hope so.
Yeah.
You can help with that if you want.
No, I think we're excited to have Travis back, and that's how we're operating this offseason, and kind of go from there. What
version of Travis do you feel like you're getting at this stage of his career?
Well, I mean, listen, he's accomplished everything that there is in this game, and he has that unique ability to not just make those around him better, but find that extra something when you get late into the season and when we get on the postseason. Obviously, everyone remembers last year that big postseason he had, and this year, I mean, we're never going to make excuses and talk about it, but yeah. I mean, he was battling with pretty big illness there for the Super Bowl, but. Listen, the way the Eagles played, it wouldn't have made a difference. But I think that Travis is excited to come back, and he finds a way to stay in shape and produce at a level only he can. So that is such an intangible to have in the locker room with the guys. And
okay, that's enough. That's all I can stand. So he made sure he worked in was battling a pretty big illness before the Super Bowl. How come nobody knew that? I mean, really? So as you can imagine, a lot of people were going after the Chiefs today and Travis Kelce because it feels really heavily dipped, okay, so to speak, in excuses, drenched in excuses. Here we go. And look, interesting comment here. Great, another year of Taylor Swift NFL publicity. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, seriously, we're doing this again. Had to slip that in there, huh? More excuses. Excuse train. I mean, seriously. I'd say that too. I wouldn't. Yeah, you see that right there? Sure he was. I mean, excuses. This looked really bad. All right, that tells you right there, nearly 60% of fans don't believe him. Don't make excuses now. That was a total ass whooping from start to finish. It was one of the most dominant ass whippings we've ever seen in Super Bowl history. No doubt about it. Kind of made me think about the Ravens and the Giants about 20 years ago. A little over 20 years, 25 years ago now. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. Wow. I think he'd retire before the season, and Mary Taylor waits for a song about him from her. Oh, God. Tell the guy to retire already. He looks horrible in the Super Bowl. Stop making excuses for him. Well, my issue is he looked bad all year. He had a few sporadic good games, but he looked old and slow all year. Was he sick all year? There are so many excuses out of the KC frauds camp. They were 10-7 team carried by the refs all year with mid-quarterback play. Patrick Mahomes was a mid-quarterback this year, whether anybody likes it or not. They didn't even deserve to be in the Super Bowl, and Kelce is washed. Oh, here we go, the excuses. Yeah, the rest of the NFL is excited for Kelce to come back too. I think that's a fact. Like, if you're in division against them, if this is going to be one of their supposed main weapons, you hope he comes back. I mean, honestly. Seriously. Sad that you can't just take the L and move on. I mean, yeah, does it explain his lack of effort? Look, guys, I saw a play with him against one of the Eagles defenders. Might have been Josh Sweat. And when the ball was snapped, Kelce wasn't even involved. He was supposed to be the blocker. And it was the Eagles defender was past him before he ever got up out of his break. I was like, wow. Before he ever started getting up out of his stance, the Eagles defender was past him and gone. And I was like, that's the video right there that Travis Kelce should watch and go, all right, I'm done. I'm done, right? He didn't look sick on that double date with Mahomes 2 days before. Did he have a serious illness all season? Because he sucked all last year. Explains having the worst season of his career. But he still dressed like this? Yeah, you dress like a gay porno star in the 70s? Honestly, here we go. He probably wrecked his immune system with all those Pfizer shots. Guys, I read this a few minutes ago. I had to give it a heart. I mean, honestly. Bro, still trying to find an excuse. It's not like he played phenomenal during the past 16 games. God, do you think Roger Goodell called the Chiefs and said, we got to figure out how to get Travis back one more year? Can y'all just use him in goal line situation? Something that gets Taylor in the building? Oh, my God. What are we going to do without the Swifties? You got to wonder. Is Roger Goodell wonder whether television ratings would be without her being in attendance? I don't know. That's something we hadn't talked about a lot. Wow. It's like the Chiefs. I mean, look, PR-wise, that's not a great look. That's not a great thing to come out and say. You knew that you were going to get drug over the excuse factor. And we all watched a team. For a team that literally made it to the Super Bowl, they just didn't look good all year long. It is one of the more baffling Super Bowl runs, maybe the most baffling Super Bowl run I've ever seen. And I've been watching football since I was 4, and, well, I'm 49. It might have been the worst Super Bowl team I've ever seen, maybe. One of them. Definitely top 5. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.